podcast. People say we aren't going to make it, but we made it. We're corona-free.
We made it to the other side. Welcome to the other side. The other side of corona. It took a whole year, right?
Yeah. Took a whole year.
It was almost exactly a year ago. Who would have thought? I thought it was going to be a few months, maybe 2 months in the beginning.
Yeah, I honestly thought it was just gonna be. I'm gonna be straight up with you. When it first happened, I was like, "You gotta be fucking kidding me!" Right?
Yeah.
And then I remember saying, like, "Man, ain't no one gonna stop me from doing my art.
Yeah, I remember.
No one's gonna stop me. Like they're gonna have to shut it down themselves. I'm not shutting down my shit for nobody."
And then no one went.
No, then I just shut it down like 2 days after I said that. I got really drunk at the gallery by myself. And I was just like, man, ain't no one shutting me down. And then sure enough, dude, I got chicken shit the next day after when I had a hangover.
Yeah.
And I started watching the news and everybody's just being dumb and depressed.
You knew what to do. You knew the right thing to do.
The right thing to do was to follow what is to be a lemming, a sheep, and follow what everybody's doing for the sake of the human race. We are not special people here on this planet. We are just a bunch of dummies. You're better off following your dumb neighbor than ever thinking.
I think they handled it the right way.
Who, Trump?
Everybody.
But Trump's who was the president during it, so he handled it the best.
He did the best he could.
Yeah. But you wouldn't want to vote for that guy.
No.
Even though he tried. He came, he tried, and he got banned. You know what they say with like Caesar? He came, he conquered, something like that.
Let me put it this way.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind if he's president for 1 year, but I think 4 years was bad.
Like he should be a president as long as the television season.
Yeah.
And then you get a break, and then he can do the part 2 and
He
keep.
needs a breather.
So you think that's what he's doing with the presidency, giving us a 4-year break, and then he's gonna come right back full throttle with tweeting like.
No, he's gonna be 80 by the time the next one comes around.
Some people live pretty old, right? What's a guy that you like who's over
but
80?
If you had billions of dollars, would you want to run for president when you're 80?
The show must go on. That's the way I look at it. And no one's gonna stop me from doing my show.
Did you see that video I sent you?
Of Eminem?
They're watching our podcast.
Oh, they just released Eminem.
Yeah.
Secretary Yellen, it was an honor to have you with us today.
Well, it was my pleasure.
Yeah, turn that volume
Professor.
up.
It's always nice to speak
Well, they
to
might flag us.
aspiring
No, they won't.
economists.
They're notorious for
Do we have
flagging.
time for one more question?
They'll
Yeah, I
flag
don't
you
have
for the
anywhere to
audio
be.
of a.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyone have a question? Come on, guys. The
Let me throw a pizza
Secretary
in.
of Treasury is right next to us.
Look, they saw our podcast.
Yes. You, young man.
Two silicon boys were talking outside.
Okay, and
This is the day after.
so
we
what
post
is
that
your
video.
question?
Two silicon boys were talking outside.
Yeah, I heard you the first time.
Now what the hell's an NFT? Apparently cryptocurrency. Everyone's making so much money. Can you please explain what's an NFT? I said, what the hell's an NFT? It's like real life Monopoly. Everyone is doing it like Gronkowski. Can you please help me make an NFT?
Son, I didn't understand a word
think?
you just said.
Hey, thanks.
That
Are
is
they
not a
watching us?
compliment.
I disagree.
I actually
Is
see
that
what you're
is that
saying, young
actor
man.
the guy
We are
the
aware
guy
of
who's playing
NFTs,
Eminem?
and they are
Excuse me.
currently-
Is
I can break
he
it down
is
for
he
you.
was he
I'm
born
sorry,
normal?
Are you Morpheus?
Yeah.
From the
So he
Matrix
never had
film
problems
series?
in birth,
No,
like his mom,
but
like
I do have pills if you need some.
like an umbilical cord
Think
trapped
about
around his
NFTs.
neck, which makes his eyes all darkened and sunken in, like he's not getting oxygen.
I don't know.
So who's this guy? Is this another Eminem?
Yeah.
Governor with the Nintendo dictionary. With the
Oh, this guy.
now I got $3,000, and now I can buy me a gift for Peter Griffin crossing up all-star brothers who are taller. Look at these, if you please. Supreme Court Justice Chuck E. Cheese. Grandma Driver and a Mini Cooper, Maxi Splinter, Amy Cooper, Tora, Adam Driver, having dinner. Hey, here's a Thanos that works for 24 million. It could be yours, and the prices go up and down, you see. So that explains an NFT.
Is that funny?
Okay, well, that was just a list of complete nonsense, but you're not totally wrong. Can anyone here expound on that a bit more eloquently? Anyone?
What is okay?
about you?
Pause
Yeah,
this.
come on.
What? So explain to me what a NFT is. Like,
It's a way for digital. Okay, before, if you're a digital artist, you didn't really have a way to prove that you created something. So say you did it, anyone could just download it.
I can still download an NFT.
Yeah, but now it proves that you created it.
And what do you get out of it? You get lawyers.
It's like if you paint a
So lawyers can get around and like sue other people that are stealing your NFT.
no
Then what's the point?
value.
Yeah, but like, what is it giving the buyer? Nothing. Like they can't do anything with
What
art.
about it's like having a trading card.
I don't believe it.
This is
I
what
just
they
don't.
said. That's what they said about sneakers when people started buying
You can wear sneakers. You can hold sneakers. You can put sneakers
But
on a
they're
shelf.
like, why is the sneaker worth thousands of dollars?
Because there's only one of them.
That's like an NFT.
I can digitally duplicate the file. It's the easiest thing to duplicate is a file. Don't you think? Or no?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Maybe there's something about it because I obviously I have an emotional charge when you bring up NFTs.
Why? Because you use Medium. It's not your medium.
I just don't have any belief in it. It's
You
just,
don't know how to do digital.
No, I can do digital. I can take a picture of them, throw it digital.
Huh.
I've done digital art. I don't like doing digital. I like stuff with texture. You know what I mean? Like stuff when you go up to it in person, you want to suck on it or something. You know what I mean? That's what I make art to suck on. Eli, how's the eBay going?
I had a very good month. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna do stocks next week though. It was slowing down this month though.
Oh, hey, what's up with that ship that's blocking the canal?
Do you know about it?
That reminds me when I'm constipated. I feel like I have a ship like that.
Aaron, you know, along with,
you know what you
it feels
have to
like
do?
the
Put your
rest of
finger
the
in your
world,
butt.
we remain
Carve out that
fixated
ship.
on developments for this mega ship.
You know what's
and
kind of
what
funny,
happens
dude?
to
If
it. Is there now
if
meaningful
that boat was
progress? Do we have a
if
timeline
that boat
as
was
to when
making me lose
we might
millions
see
of
it
dollars,
finally freed?
I'd blow the shit out of that boat.
They're losing $100 billion
Well,
a
we're gonna
day.
find
I
out,
would
and
blow
what we
that
do
boat
know
up.
is that the next
I would take
24
and
hours
bomb
are
the hell
gonna
out
be,
of it, man. It's money
crucial
involved.
They said,
between this giant vessel that has.
Do you think Antifa was doing? You think Antifa's
They
involved?
said 15% of the world trade is
What
going to
has
be blocked
happened
because
is
of
the
that.
rudder and the propeller of the vessel are fully functional,
15%
and they're
of the world
expected to
trade goes
provide
through
some
that little
additional
hole.
support.
So, do you think this is Anonymous
during an
did this?
effort, that's expected
Yeah.
to be made
From
about,
Vendetta?
in
V
about
for
3 or
Vendetta
4
guy did it?
hours, around
Occupy
4
Wall
or 5
Street?
a.m.
Yeah.
In Egypt.
You think, do
you remember them?
Yeah. Who was the main guy of Occupy Wall? You think Noam Chomsky did this?
The diggers have removed about
No.
27,000 cubic meters.
Think
of
Noam
sand,
Chomsky and his little anarchist students at
around the vessel.
NAU did it?
They
Or,
are making
no, U of A? U of A?
One of the people involved in the salvage
Chomsky?
said that he puts
Dude,
it at
Chomsky's
about a
so all
50-50 chance that it
He
will
should have
be
done something
refloated,
better with his intelligence.
during
He's
the
all
next
talk and no
effort,
action.
Expected,
What do you think Noam
to
Chomsky could have
begin,
done better with
in
his
3 to 4 hours.
crippled mind?
So we have seen several vessels
Be a
now being
journalist? I don't know.
redirected around southern Africa. What do
Don't
we
you think he
know
could have done
of
like
the
maybe like
global
something like
trade
that, maybe like a business
implications
owner?
right
He's
now?
entrenched in academia.
Yeah, it's just
The
having
thing
a
about
massive
academia
impact. I mean,
is-
there's about 450 vessels waiting right now to transit the Suez Canal. Like you said, many others have diverted.
That guy looks like a
for
shooter.
a much longer journey around.
That
the
guy looks like
southern
a school
tip of
shooter, don't he?
Africa, which of course
Yeah.
delays.
Oh, hey, that's something we gotta talk
It
about.
looks computer generated there, doesn't it?
That ship? Hell yeah, it
This is
does.
such a
That's an
crucial
NFT.
global artery for supply chains. About 12.
How come no one's trying to get that ship out of the way?
They are. They're just doing it dumb.
Companies like Caterpillar said they're considering airlifting
This is just fake
products
news,
as
man.
necessary.
All of it's fake
We
news.
came up with a good way to get it out that they're not even doing.
What's that?
Let's see. Let's get back to
So
it.
how come you're not doing my NFT?
I need to buy a computer.
Dude, I'm gonna give you that one when we leave.
Oh no, don't do that.
Dude, I'm not using it, dude.
Let me try it out. If I like it,
That's what I'm
pay you.
saying. You're gonna take it with you when you go home.
Okay.
I got it right over here. You
Thanks, man.
just plug it in. Go home. Plug it in, right? Get it into your Wi-Fi, right? And just start messing with it. I mean, it's a good computer. It's just I don't like touchscreens, man.
But you can hook a keyboard to it.
Oh no, it has a keyboard. It has everything to it. I'm saying the reason why I don't use it now, Eli, is that I bought another computer because I want a laptop that doesn't have a touchscreen.
But you need to sell that one.
Yeah, but I can. Or I can just give it to you.
Picture.
I'll just give it to you if you find big use for it, you know?
I'll help you out with your NFTs.
Yeah, dude, sure, dude. Whatever.
Okay, I got a good idea for NFT. It's going to make a lot of money.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know if I should say
Do
here.
you think, I mean, back to the whole thing about paying you for the podcast, do you think, I mean, in all honesty, I think you're an asset to my brand. I really do feel people in downtown respect you a whole lot more than me.
No, they don't.
Dude, they're way more entertained by you than me. I think I'm a little too nervous and serious sometimes. I think you always have like you're like John Wayne, dude. You're like Cool Hand Luke. You know what I mean?
So,
You're just cool. You're just cool about everything. I
think I annoy people wherever I go.
Yeah, but I feel like when I get on a podcast, I start yelling, I start getting angry, and I think people might get offended by that. Like, and I'm really sexist sometimes because I'm married and I just say sexist things to the female population because I know
You're like Al Bundy.
I'm like Al Bundy. If Al Bundy was single, if he said all that shit, you'd say you're a fucking loser. No wonder why you're single. What's up with Kamala Harris? She was talking a big game before she was president. Why isn't she talking now?
Okay.
What's up with the Suez?
I'm trying to get the right picture.
Along with, it feels like the rest of the
crucial to
Okay. So here's how you fix this. Get like a boat that's half this size, right? Two of them. Put one tow here, and that boat's there. Get the other tow here. Get the other boat, and have them go at the same speed.
No, yeah, no, fucking yeah. But why aren't they doing that?
But you know what they're doing now? They're just pushing it. Like they have these little boats, and they're just trying to push it.
Anybody in their right mind would look at that and say what you just said, dude. Anybody in the right mind would say what you just said.
So why are they doing it the dumb way?
Well, can you ask me? Can you answer this question? After after thousands of days and multiple years of the Suez Canal, since the 80s. I don't know when it was made in the 80s. When they dig that shit in the 80s, Suez.
I don't know.
I think they did in the early 80s.
I don't know much about it.
Well, I'm thinking, why now are we having a fucking problem?
Because the boats just kept getting bigger and bigger. Because before the boats were like half that size.
Okay, so they're getting a little big for their britches.
Yeah.
They're packing a little too much on.
They said the biggest boat, they used to be like, those shipping containers? They used to have maybe 5,000 of them, and then there's 20,000 on that boat.
I'm thinking. I'm thinking if I was Al Qaeda, let's say I was part of Al Qaeda and I was watching this shit, I'm like, I'd call Bin Laden's younger brother, or whatever, whoever is still in Al Qaeda,
What happens if your first name was Al and your last name was Kata?
It's kind of like your first name's Kanye and your last name's Trump. Like people are just like, dude.
Hey Al, Al Qaeda. Order for Al, Al Qaeda.
We got the bomb.
We got
the bomb.
Who had the jalapeno popper bomb?
No, but if I was Al Qaeda and I'm looking at this Suez thing, I'm like, man, I could just bomb the Suez Canal, dude, and fuck up the world economy.
Well, one guy got lazy and he caused like $1 trillion or more in the like. One guy can do that to the world just like that by being lazy.
I know. Is there a picture of that guy? Is there a picture of that loser?
How can one guy just stop the world, like make it go to a halt like that?
Is it?
That's what like they were trying to do, all those terrorists, right? And this guy just was
Is
lazy.
Aaron Clark the guy? That guy right there? Is that the guy? Oh, shit, I don't even got my thing. Is that the guy?
They said it's a Japanese business owner. They said a Japanese business owner owns it.
That's horrible.
Huh.
I'm thinking if it is a picture of somebody, you know who it is? It's when I was it was Chevy Chase. It was a picture of Chevy Chase. This was the captain.
It was pre yeah.
How is that guy even real? Why is his face on there? Does anybody realize like your face is just so distracting?
He's an NFT.
He's something like
Why
that.
don't you paint him? What do you think he's thinking there? He's thinking, don't smile. That's fake, total fake. So these people, they're in like primitive times,
Yeah.
and then there's a big boat right there, and they don't. It's like, why is this not modern?
I know. I can't believe it either. I think it's. I just cannot.
So they just got a giant boat with all this stuff on there, and they're just living in poverty like that.
Man, I tell you what, man. They must have some good cops, you know. What do you think they had on there? What kind of Amazon goods do you think they had
I
on
think
there?
that's what it is here.
You think they had like a shipment of toilet paper on there, and now we're gonna have another toilet paper
Yeah,
crisis?
that's what they said in the news.
You're serious?
Yeah, I saw that article.
They're like, dude, the whole ship's has toilet paper rolls.
They said like toilet paper and Monster Energy or something.
Dude, you're so fucked. Eli, you're so fucked.
No, it's toilet paper and here it is. See?
So toilet paper's gonna go on. Toilet paper's gonna get. We're gonna run out of it again.
Yeah, stock up now.
Serious? They're trying to get us to stock up.
Oh wait, that's not it. That's a different news story.
Man, those are the good old days when toilet paper was out of stock.
Toilet.
You know what's funny? Bidet almost says Biden.
Huh.
Bidet Biden.
See, here it is. Coffee. That's what I was trying to think of.
Oh shit! No. So coffee shops are gonna be charging $8 for a cup of coffee now.
Yeah.
Dude, they can keep their fucking coffee, dude. I can't believe they charge.
I go every day.
I can't believe these coffee shops charge that much for coffee.
You know where I went today?
Where?
Lux.
Oh man, was there some hot chicks there?
I went like at 6 in the morning.
Was there was no hot chicks jogging that
They were
early?
like they all had like boyfriends. They all with their boyfriends.
I thought they're all lesbians now. I didn't know I didn't know they date guys anymore.
I feel like Lux got trapped in 2010. Like they play all that indie music that no one really listens to anymore, and
Yeah.
they were nice employees, but they looked a little hipstery to me.
Yeah.
It's like they had it, you know. They were kings in that time period, and now the world's moved on, but they never moved on.
I think you should keep going to Lux. I think there's hotter chicks there.
Then where?
All these other bohemian coffee shops.
I was just on, I was traveling, so that was only I wouldn't go up all the way up there to go to Lux. It was on the way.
I think those chicks at Lux have their shit together.
Yeah, I think they do.
I think girls that go in there have harder rear ends. Like they do squats. They got like firmer booties at Lux. I'm just telling you. Last time I went there was probably 5 girls that had booties that they had gymnast booties. You know what a gymnast booty looks like?
Yeah.
It's like you can bounce a quarter off of it. That type of booty. Yeah, something like that. Hey, so you're down for Friday, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Come on, man. I'm not. I mean, I hope you are. I hope you don't flake on me.
I won't.
Everybody's looking forward to it. It's like the only thing going on in Phoenix on Friday.
Are you gonna write a press release?
Yeah, it's only gonna say.
Send it to all the news stations.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my buddy Philip do it.
Say
My
politics
agent.
exposed.
Is that what I should name it? You think that's the name? Politics Exposed?
Yeah.
Because Alex wants to know what I'm calling the show, and I was just like, the nude of like these people.
Politics in the behind.
Behind politics. Yeah, but I don't really have behinds. I have a bunch of tits. So could I call it politics?
Politics. That's 2 on the nose.
Paula boobs.
Paula Pound.
Pelosi's 12-year-old shaved twat.
Pelosi's poon.
They'll be like, dude, the rumors are gonna get out after they see the show. Everybody's gonna be saying, dude, Pelosi has a freshly shaved beaver at the show. We must cancel it. My wife wants to know what I'm gonna do after the show.
Does she think you're gonna get canceled?
I don't even know what they know. I think there's something more scary that I bring to people's lives than me getting canceled. I think it's some sort of giant embarrassment of ever knowing me.
So, but your wife has to cut hair around those pictures.
Yeah, but you think they're that bad?
If I didn't know you and I just like went to a barber shop and I'd be confused as hell.
Fuck. Yeah, but what if I don't name the politicians and just let people deal with it? Like, I don't even think I'm gonna name them.
They probably won't know.
Oh, really? I think they will. I mean, look at AOC. Doesn't that look like... That kind of looks like AOC. The AOC one's the only one I think the girl looks hotter than the real thing.
Yeah.
I think all the paintings look hotter than the real thing, actually.
Did you make her eyes look really big?
AOC? Why does she have squinty eyes?
She has like big eyes.
I think they're pretty big.
She has like when her eyes are open, you can see the whites around her eyes.
I could see Trump buying my nude of Pelosi. I could totally see Trump buying it.
He's very classy.
He's like, this guy. Trump would be like, this artist. He has a lot of class. I invited him down to Mar-a-Lago, wherever that place is.
He's gonna paint my portrait.
He's like, he's gonna paint me with a regular sized genitals.
He's gonna show my rear end.
I find it sad that no one takes AOC serious. Did you know that? All of them, they don't take.
Because she has like a nasally voice.
They all just let her play pretend up there, dude. No joke.
Where is she?
They're like, you're just a Twitter star. You're just a Instagram star.
Well, I guess when the Capitol attack, she said they were coming after her, but she wasn't. Then
She wasn't even in there. She wasn't even in the building. She was like a block away.
She was just trying to rile everyone up.
Yeah, she was. That's what she does. I bet you everybody I
You know
dated.
what it is? It's like these restaurant people I used to work with. She's like one of these, and they're always causing drama in there, like, because they just got nothing better to do. She has that mentality still. She never got out of that. She just, I don't know.
What do you think happens to these girls after they do that to a couple
about
jobs?
how we are not
Do they
recognizing
sooner or later just
some
pretend
of
about?
the
Do they
critical work
sooner or
that's
later pretend they don't have any
happening
venereal
in our
diseases and
economy
they
that's
weren't like
critical to its
giant
functioning?
whores and they shack up with a guy and have some babies? Is that what usually
Thank you for
happens?
that question.
Is that their
Women are
salvation?
Absolutely
They
the
start going to
scaffold
church.
of the
They erase their
economy.
history.
And
Yeah.
mothers
Like
in
like who's
particular.
this girl?
They
You know,
become
we are
mothers.
born into a society.
How's anybody gonna take
that
take those glasses serious.
Patriarchal, and so motherhood is almost totally invisible. I didn't even notice it until it happened to me, quite frankly. And the amount of
Who's
work,
frankly?
the
You know these
grueling,
chicks, they always say frankly.
work
Who the hell's
that
frankly?
is shrouded as love
Benjamin
is
Franklin.
painful.
You know the funniest thing on the last podcast you
because
said?
it is so demanding and requires so much
You said,
sacrifice. And during the
literally.
pandemic, you know, we
He said, he said,
on women
literally.
already make lower
Or how do you say it? How do you say it? Dude, it sounded like someone's name, but then I realized you were saying literally.
That was
Literally.
that was one of my bits a few years ago. Literally.
Literally.
I literally.
I frankly.
I literally. Literally.
I know some pigs. I know some male pigs that not cops, but just like very unprofessional males of male sex. I've heard them say some mean, like really like sexist things towards AOC.
What'd they say?
Just something like they want to pull a train on her. I don't know.
What does that mean?
Like it's when guys like take turns having sex with a chick.
Oh.
Like you give your buddy high fives after you have sex instead of giving a woman like a nice kiss. You know what I mean? Like,
We're going to talk
can you
about
imagine
the
what
word
she must think?
Literally. Literally is one of those literally abused words in the language because people use it not only when they need to use it, but also as a filler word.
Literally.
Which is a valid reason for us to practice it to say it correctly. Literally. Let's start with the first syllable. You start with an L sound.
I hate this.
And then
I hate
it's
this
the
woman's
E
face.
As in sit.
Why, she has nice
It's not
hair.
No, she has tight
literally,
lips. She
it's
seems very uptight.
li.
Sorry.
Li. Notice that the L is a little
Those type
heavier.
of
It's
women,
not
they
super
think
light.
they think they
Li,
can do crosswords
li.
super fast,
But
but
a
they're
little
whack.
heavier, you engage the back of the tongue.
I know girls like that.
Li.
She's a know-it-all.
Li. This is the
You know a
first
girl that
syllable
can
is
do
also the
crosswords
primary
and like
stress, so
word
it's
searches
longer
super
and
fast,
higher
and
in pitch.
she rubs it in your face.
She's telling everyone how to say literally. What's her credentials?
She's probably a communications major.
Accents Way English with Hadar. Accents Way English. Literally drinking and driving. Oh wow, this was 5 years ago.
Are you gonna play it?
It's too low.
Hey, what word do you think I say a lot?
Hella.
I say hella. I say hella. Yeah. Do I really say hella a lot?
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude! I didn't even know. I can't even remember the last time I said hella.
It's a California thing.
It's so whack saying hella. Yo, that's hella tight. Did I say that?
Yeah.
That's so lame.
Super weird.
Do I say lame? That's so lame a lot, huh? I say that a lot, don't I?
Like this lady right
I'm
here
not
is just
recalling.
literally bawling her eyes out. Hey Zach, just a little pet peeve of mine, but you shouldn't use the word literally so loosely because it means that.
My eyes fell out again.
Yeah, no, but she's. No, Zach, no more. I'm your friend. I'm only trying to help you. Okay, well, whatever. Make sure that you're wearing something kind of nice. I feel a little underdressed right now. Oh, is there a dress code? I don't know, but this guy just walked in literally wearing a monkey suit. Zach, you have to stop saying literally. Okay, but he's literally... I don't want to hear it, Zach. You have to break this habit. You sound like a fool. Okay, well, you need to get here soon because things literally just got crazy. Stop saying literally.
I hate these guys. All you have to do, you want to know how you become a great actor like us? You got to watch a lot of bad acting. You know what I mean? Once you watch a lot of bad acting, like that's like kind of the first. That's what I told our intern last year. You remember our intern?
Yeah.
I told him. Remember that advice I gave him? I said, dude, if you want to be a great podcaster, you just got to watch a lot of bad podcasts, and after that, you just fill the gaps.
Yeah.
Do you know my what? You know another word I hate more than literally?
What?
Basically.
Who says that?
I think I do. You want to know another word I hate when I hear podcasts?
What is that?
Bro.
How'd I miss this?
What's this one?
He takes off his shirt.
This is Gun Pao Ching?
I came to this country when I was
Is this Gun Pao? Is this Kung Pao Ching?
School, came over here. I went to U.S. Army to serve 20 years, active duty, 24/7.
When did he take his pants off? Oh, this is sick, dude! I can't wait to see these scars, bro.
Look American
Forward it.
enough,
I can't wait.
Get
I gotta
over
see
this
it.
Face.
I gotta see this.
I'm 69 years old.
I wish he was a chick.
And I'm going to show you what
I wish he was a nice Asian chick doing
questions
this.
about patriotism looks like.
That's so badass to be a dude like that and be like, dude, you want to see my fucking war scars, bitch? This is from Hiroshima,
Here
motherfucker.
is my proof. Huh? This is sustained
Those
from
breasts?
my service in the U.S. military. Now, is this patriot enough?
What is it?
What happened to him?
I'm trying to see
I'm not
his
ashamed
boobs.
to walk around anymore. Before
just-
I was felt inhibited.
He just flashed his tits on all these
looked
fine
at me
people.
strange,
What does that mean?
and they to question me my loyalty to this country. I don't look American enough. Now, last I read the U.S. Constitution, we the people, we are all the same.
Can you pause
we
this
are
real quick?
equal.
What happened?
Not this.
I don't know, man, but I think
You are
I
more
think
superior,
I think
you
I
are
don't think he's
not.
too patriotic. I'm kind of upset with what he just said.
We are all the same. We are all.
I don't know why he's saying we're all the same, dude.
Because
He's way
I'm
better at
not
kung
afraid.
fu.
I
Bro,
don't have
is
to
he trying
live
to tell
in
me
fear,
Bruce Lee is just some
intimidation.
guy? Eli, is he just trying to tell me Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee, or is there some guys? There's some dudes? Or are they the greatest martial artists that's ever walked this earth? I'm just saying. Do you know what, hey, Eli, hey, explain this to me. Name one Chinese person. Famous. Name one. I already said two of them, but I don't even think Bruce Lee's Chinese, but go ahead. Say Jackie Chan.
Okay.
Jackie Chan, right? Who else do you know? Jackie Chan, dude. The godfather of China. He is the ultimate, he is the famous Chinese. How much money you think Jackie Chan has? And compared to Adam Sandler? Why does Adam Sandler have $500 million and Jackie Chan only has 180? Explain that to me. Are Chinese people just not fiscally sound with their... I mean, he made movies just like Adam Sandler has. Jackie Chan has made movies. Do Chinese people not tip big or something? Is that the deal? You need to be a big tipper? You sound like you don't know too much about the Chinese culture.
I don't know. I just don't want to talk about it.
All right. It sounds like you just eat their Panda Express and think it's just you don't need to go any further.
Who's that?
That chick, she's a smart girl. She gets a lot of views. She says
Yes.
yeah, go click it. She says absolutely nonsense. Like I've tried to watch her and it's like, what the hell are you talking about? Like she says absolutely nothing.
Oh, I figured this out before and I forgot again.
No, it's on the video. It's on the YouTube video that's turned off. Click on the video or scroll down or something. Click on the video. There it is, see?
This rationality group as well.
They're called the
worked with
Rational.
other
She's
organizations
founded this group called the Rationalist.
In North Carolina, where he graduated
No, go
from
further,
UNC
go further.
Chapel Hill in political science.
I commented on this girl's videos right here.
There's
This
scene
girl.
from one of my favorite movies.
I commented on her
Burning Man,
video because I say like
where
I keep
Orson
telling
Welles'
I
character,
comment on her
Harry
videos. You know what I
Blind,
say?
has been turning a profit in post-war Vienna by selling.
I go on every single one of her podcasts or videos and guess what I say? Pause it. You know what I say to her? I comment on every single podcast. You know what I say?
What?
You have beautiful eyebrows. That's what you always tell smart chicks, bro.
Stop moving.
That's advice,
Would
okay?
you really tell me to keep my money, or would you calculate how many doctors
It's like
there?
Because if you tell a smart chick she has nice breasts, you're like you're just being a pig. But if you say, hey, you got real nice eyebrows, you just straight go for the gold, dude. You say you got nice eyebrows.
You know what I like on girls?
What?
When I look at their arms, they don't have any tattoos.
I'm with you on that one.
Of large-scale loss.
When I see a tattoo,
If that information is presented to us in an abstract way, like dots on the ground, or like numbers on a newspaper page.
What's your view on girls with no tattoos but like pierced clits and tits? Like, was that a turn on, dude? Think about it. Would that be a giant turn on? Like, she has 0 tattoos, but she has piercings on her genitals. Turn on because you would go, she's a dirt. She probably has a VD. That's how I used to think of chicks with tongue rings.
A friend of mine and a writer named Elliot Kowski has described
What
this
if she had a
phenomenon
tongue
well
ring?
in
What
quote.
would you think?
He said, the human brain,
But she
not
tries to say
not
smart shit all the time.
It would make her less attractive.
feel emotion 1,000 times as strong as the grief of a single funeral. A prospective risk going from 10 million deaths to 100 million deaths does not multiply by 10 the strength of our determination to stop it. It merely adds one more zero on paper for our eyes to glaze over.
Yeah, but she doesn't say anything. She has zero creativity.
There's a lot of research to this effect.
She's just a researcher.
Demonstrating
I know
that
tons of these
when
girls
you
that when I went to
multiply the number of
college.
lives at stake by 10 or by 100,
I'd come to
people are
class,
not
right?
willing to pay any more money to save those lives. The amount of
Bam,
money
I don't even want to date you
is
anymore.
likely sometimes, and other times, people are
I guarantee you she has
less
0
willing to
tattoos.
donate money to save a group of lives in a single life. They've done the study with children.
Well, when was this video made?
Would you be willing to donate money if your money could save this one child, or would you be willing to donate money if your money could save 10 children? And people are more willing to save the one child, because one child is a face with a life and a story, and 10 children is just
I
one
tell
event.
you know what else I post too
that you may have heard
on
attributed
Carrie Lake's
to Stalin.
podcast now.
Can I see your tattoos?
No, Carrie Lake's Twitter. You know what I say? I was like, "Who does your hair? It looks amazing."
That's your way in?
Dude, you just do it enough, then sooner or later they're gonna respond and be like, "Thank you so much."
What happens if you go like this? Your hair's amazing. I need to get the number of your hairstylist for my lady friend who's not my girlfriend.
If you say it like that, I think it'll work. But you can't say it smooth. You gotta be like, you gotta legitimately be like this. Hey, I was just noticing your hair. It's like pretty like complicated. Like, who does it? Because I have a lady friend. Actually, well, she's like one of my ex-girlfriends. Actually, I mean, not that I always dump girls or anything like that, but you know what I mean.
Just
like,
say she's a girl I work with.
a lot of these girls I dump, like, and you just tell you're like, I just have to. I have other things. Like, I'm an investor too, and I have, like, I have a shitload of money that I always have to. These girls sometimes want my money. You understand? And I'm willing to give it to them. That's why she's my ex. But anyways, back to your hair. I just love it. So who does it? Like, do you have a hairstylist? I can tell one of my lady friends.
Just say I work with a girl and she needs a haircut, and I need to get the number of your hairstylist.
I think as long as you always refer to women as queen, you'll get laid.
Hello, queen.
Yeah, you go up to a queen, you go to a woman and you say, "Did anybody ever tell you you're a queen?"
What happens if you said that to Carrie Lake in the comments?
No, I wouldn't say that. I would say something like, Carrie
the queen.
Carrie, you are the truth. I thank you for fighting the good fight. God bless you.
You're the queen of Phoenix News.
You know what? You want to know how I'm gonna get into Carrie Lake's heart, Eli?
How?
I'm gonna send her Bible verses, like inspiring Bible verses.
Which one?
I don't know. I just gotta Google it. But you know what the key to a Bible verse is, Eli? Where it came from. So if it says Ezekiel or something, or John 7:3 or something, you know what I'm talking about?
Ask if you'd see her tramp stamp. That was
my wife hates that I text Carrie Lake. I think she got jealous.
Why?
I don't know, because she's a famous newscaster that's never responded to any of my texts.
And she has a house.
She has her house. She has like 2 pugs.
Raise taxes, which is something maybe someday they'll explain, because nobody can explain it. but they want to raise taxes. We cut taxes and we cut regulations, and the country's.
Do you think Donald Trump has any bit of a do you think he is a little bit attracted? Do you think he's kind of attracted to Carrie Lake?
No.
Many
She's
loans out
too
there
old for
that
him.
people feel they're underwater and they can't escape.
She's
that.
spoiled
Is there
goods.
I know that they are. They seem to be gravitating towards the Democrats because they are talking about it and.
You know what I realized though? I'm gonna put this here right here on this
That's a
podcast.
bad angle of her.
It is. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna say this right now on this podcast. That I realized, like, I was thinking that Carrie Lake doesn't want to talk to me, and I was thinking she's better than me. But Eli, I want to say this right now. What I just now realized is I think she's afraid of being who she really is.
Cool.
I comment and I say you're my Megyn Kelly. I say you're like my local Megyn Kelly. I told her that. Do you know who Megyn Kelly is?
Yeah.
The hotter newscaster
From Fox.
Yeah, put Megyn Kelly in there, dude. I think it's healthy to be attracted to newscasters. What do you think? I think it's a healthy.
Hi everybody. I've got some news I want to share with you. Since so many
I think
of
it's
you
a
have
healthy
sent me
sexual
messages while I've
drive. What do
been
you
on
think?
Leave, asking me how I'm doing or when I'll be back.
Why? 'Cause
Many
they're
of
like
you
dominance?
left kind messages.
Well,
telling
because
me
they got
that you
they got a
missed
certain
me. I
voice. You can
appreciate
really get
all of
down.
the
See, look, I've already
messages,
searched out
and
Megyn
I
Kelly.
miss
Did I
you
put
too.
Megyn Kelly boobs on there? I'm ashamed of that. If that was true.
Yep. Farts.
Yeah.
You put farts on my TV?
Dude, I want to hear that. Give me that Megyn Kelly farts live on TV, dude. I get off on that shit, man.
You know, guys are getting off on this left and right.
I play one on TV though. Yeah.
Thanks, Gigi. Isn't that incredible? Don't you want to know more about that? I mean, it like gives you a little hope. If you keel over from a heart attack, they get the frozen blanket there. I mean, maybe you just have your spouse stuff you in the freezer. Not really. You need a big freezer. And really, you know, your spouse isn't going to want to do that moment.
Did she really do that toot? Oh, that was such a cute toot. That was not manly at all. That was a good feminine toot. Play that again,
Was that
dude.
fake?
Dude, that was such a beautiful feminine toot. Go back further, man.
Your spouse isn't going to want to do that.
Oh, that was so cute.
Freezer.
That squeeze between her
And
tight
really,
ass.
you know,
You could tell.
Your spouse isn't going to want to do that moment.
Did she really fart?
I doubt it.
Oh, not.
I doubt it.
Look, the stock market 10 years ago was
Oh, she did it again. Go. Ooh, that was nasty.
More. We have to stay tuned inside of this break.
No, it's fake. That's so fake. Dude, I'm glad they never. I'm glad they never defaced Carrie Lake like that. That's fucking fucked up. If they did that to my Carrie Lake. Dude, there's so many of her farting live on TV. I like that celebs that farted live on TV. What are you playing now? Dude, isn't it?
And now, the 10 greatest farts in live television history. Because farts are funny.
We have to figure out, all right, what do we do from here? And you're right. We've got to get some jobs. And we have to deal with the debt. And there's one way to do it. We are today spending $140 billion a year, approximately, on Afghanistan and Iraq.
I want to hear Tiger Woods let one
We'll be
rip.
back. Last night, round two, I was around 2 o'clock in the morning, you see, G. Jesus, I was flipping channel on ESPN2. He had vintage McDonald's All-American High School dunk contest. It was year LeBron wanted anyhow. I noticed a certain kid from Homer, Louisiana, dunking on people's head. The kid was Von Wafer.
I'd give that guy a drug
He's not
test
kid
after that
anymore.
episode.
20 on the heads, the Gators. That's going to happen. We also, this Colin Wafer was without question the guy we all expected would fill the very large shoes that get left behind. Sure, the early season troubles led some to question Wafer's ability to lead, but that's not the problem anymore. Wafer has stepped up, leads the Knowles in scoring. It's clear, and so goes Wafer, so go the Knowles.
Just try to work a little bit harder, do extra, and just try to show on the court. Just try to help my teammates. Just try to give my teammates energy.
Final. Throw the tail.
Put on your dancing shoes. We still have a lot more to go.
That's including business.
The delight of it all. On Wall Street,
I
the Dow
haven't heard a fart once.
article, which is the one that has brought us together.
Christopher Hitchens farts?
I think does show that there's another very important salient recent change, namely our worst enemy. Stressed more is another very important salient recent change, namely our worst enemy. Salient recent change, namely our worst enemy.
That was God, man. I bet you Christopher Hitchens didn't even know that. You know, he's so he.
We're doing something around here called
what is this
Kelly's
all about?
Thanksgiving's Secret Reveal.
Nu är det slut för den här veckan.
How does Regis get with that younger chick right after the older
I
chick?
doubt it. Anyway. Next week is we're doing
Look at that old man fart. He's checking to see if he shat himself, man.
Thanksgiving's Secret Reveal.
He might have shat himself.
För den här veckan, men ni ser på måndag. Hej då!
Dude, after I fart, man, I just want to make sure it ain't wet down there.
UK that put money into Irish banks, often attracted by good interest rates. But the news that Ireland's economy is in crisis has left many worried about what will happen to those savings.
Thank goodness Paul Lewis from Ready For's Money Box is here to help us through all of this.
He's still laughing at that fart.
That guy sold him out.
Larry King farts, man. Dude, you should get NFTs of this shit. Dude, that shit
And in New York is Robert Malley, who served as special assistant to President Clinton for Arab-Israeli affairs. He's now director of the Middle East and North Africa program for the International Crisis Group. Let's get first the thoughts of Congressman Rohrabacher on what you've heard so far. You see any optimism here?
I'm listening to a lot of people who don't really have anything to say about being an aggressive.
Something in, yeah. And you end up participating. You say, just a minute now. He's going to do something. I understand what he's up to now. And you.
I'm so sorry about this. We're suffering from wind here as well.
Now with Ulrika, she's out and about. All this week she's from Wales. This morning she's in Larne and she's got her sunglasses on.
I'm so sorry about this. We're suffering from wind here as well. And a little bit of sunshine. I can't keep my eyes open. I'm so sorry. I'll try to do it blind.
No, but you're...
Eli, are you growing up now? Do you feel like you're becoming more of a grown up lately?
No.
You're kind of being self-sufficient on the eBay, dude. I'm sure you have a certain feeling like I can't be fucking around with these podcasts no more. Like
I feel like
I got better things to do than fuck around with you on a fucking microphone.
I feel like whenever I make money like that only I can make, it like I get a dopamine hit.
For sure, dude. You gotta chase that. Honestly, you gotta chase that. It's a good thing to chase. You know,
I love that. It's like a drug that it's not a drug, but when I sell something on eBay and I know no one else can sell it, it's like I need that again. I'm always chasing that.
Well, how do you have certain ideas how you might be able to like sell more, or are you just gonna do more work, more hunting? Maybe like set up a better routine.
I need to. When the bins opens up, I'm gonna start going up there again.
Do you want to do? What were you gonna say? Weren't you gonna do a tutorial? Weren't we gonna try to get a tutorial going?
Of what?
I think was it to how to sell shit on eBay, or was it how to how to look for
valuable comics?
Yeah, valuable comics.
Yeah.
So do you wanna do it by pulling stuff up, like other valuable comics on here, and I
want this to look like a comic book store.
Okay, pull it up. Pull up a comic book store, and we'll put it on there.
I want to make it look like we're in a comic book store.
Yeah, go Google Images or no, put Google Images in there. No.
I never do it that way.
Really? You do Bing searches, huh?
Oh, Google? No, I do Google.
Well, this is Bing.
Is that a good one? No. How do I make it bigger?
I think you can control plus. We'll get it big, and then you got to control negative. See what control. There it goes.
How do I do that?
That's good. Can you make it bigger? Oh, there it goes. Damn, that's full screen. Just that little gray right there, but it'll be fine. So yeah, so here we are in the comic store. Here we are at Clue Comics. This is tutorial 001. And we're going to walk you through what you should be looking for when it comes to finding a valuable comic.
And I'm actually hurting myself right now because I'm giving away what if I tell you what this is, then you're going to be looking for it, and I'm looking for it too.
But you know what? This is what separates the men from the boys from the men.
So let me start with this.
Use your mic.
Oh yeah. Let me start with this.
Yeah.
There's like a Disney Plus series, Disney. It's called The Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
So they just did like a new they just introduced a new character there, like the Black Captain America.
Yeah.
And I bought this comic when it originally came out in like 2000, the year 2001. It's called Truth Number 1. Look how much this went up.
So you have that? You have that comic?
I don't have it anymore, but I gave it away.
And it's called the Black Captain America?
Yeah.
So he's like John Cage.
Sold items.
Oh no, he's like Luke Cage.
Yeah. It's like look how much is it just sold for. This just jumped up in value. It's called Truth Number 1.
So what are you trying to say? You gotta find that?
I'm looking for that one. That was worth $2 a month ago. If you have all of them, it's worth $150.
That's pretty cheap. Why don't you buy it? It's probably gonna go up more next year.
Yeah. I only spend like $2 on comics.
So help us here in internet land.
I've been making a killing on Spawn comics. Look at these prices. Some of the lower ones.
Do you think if Todd McFarlane did something for McDonald's and he called it Todd McDonald's?
Todd Donald's?
Todd McDonald's, and it's like Spawn toys in a Happy Meal?
No, because kids don't like that.
Did Todd McFarlane capitalize on the Black Lives Matter protest with the Spawn character?
No.
He should have, right? Do you think he could have sold like a shirt that's like Spawn holding a Black Lives Matter poster?
It would cheapen it.
So I don't get it. I don't get it anymore.
This is the first comic I ever sold of Spawn. I sold it like 5 years ago, though.
Do you feel Todd McFarlane's character should be more advanced by now? Don't you think he's kind of redundant from his 1990s debut?
I think he's a bad writer.
Do you think he's advanced the art form since the 80s?
Look at this comic. Okay. This came out. It was $2. Now it's worth $72. You know why?
Why?
Because this is the first Superman comic.
Yeah, I know.
So he copied it with Spawn.
It was Detective. It was called Detective.
It was called Action Comics.
Action Comics.
So people just like it because it's sort of like
nostalgic.
It's sort of like going, but he did a bunch of covers like that.
Well, I mean, those would be good posters, wouldn't they?
Yeah, and they're all worth a lot now. And I got the Batman one. I think Tom McFarlane's a terrible writer, but he's good at graphic design. So you don't necessarily need to read the comics. You just flip through it and you get like a charge just off the art, even though you don't need to know what's really going on. But like some of the covers are like amazing. Let me show you some of these covers. Look, all these went for $200. 8 comics went for $200.
That's pretty cheap.
This is the end game.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean cheap?
I think that's pretty cheap for comics.
But they originally were $2 a piece.
Yeah, I know, but they're collectors.
So $16. That's good return. They came out like 5 years ago. Do you think it's a good return?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I almost want to buy them. I would hate to want to sell them.
But look at the covers.
Yeah. He drew those ones?
Yeah.
Those don't look like his drawings.
No, he didn't draw those. He like hired someone.
He got lazy. He's like, hey, you want to take on my Spawn franchise? I'm sick of drawing the same capes shredding in the wind. I'm so sick and tired of drawing the same clown faces and the shredded capes. I'll just keep... All I'm known for is my shredded capes, dude. Hi, I'm Todd McFarlane. I'm the guy who draws the shredded capes on everything. I'm a fucking shredded cape drawer. That's who I am.
You
know me.
You don't like that?
No, I'm just talking shit. I'm just talking shit, but I think that's all he got going on is these giant fabrics tearing in the wind, man.
I'm trying to get to #1. Man, this takes forever.
My favorite artist is Simon Beasley. You aware of him?
Yeah, he worked with Danzig.
Yeah, I like him.
He did some Ninja Turtle comics.
Yeah.
He did Ninja Turtles body counts.
Dude, you know what I found
the most
out?
violent ninja-
I found out. You remember one of our podcasts where we went through the Ninja Turtles? We did like Ninja Turtle therapy. Then I found out Cumtown did a Ninja Turtle therapy like right after we did it.
I don't remember that.
Do you think if we said we were the first Cumtown, we try to press charges on Cumtown, you think we can get somewhere?
No.
I mean, we did our podcast prior to them.
You can't say that in court.
They'd be like, dude, look how many people follow us. And I was like, exactly. Why is that?
So in the beginning, he did like big spawns like this.
Yeah.
Then he did villains. Spawns. This is the one he got sued over.
Why?
No, he got sued over this one.
Why?
Because Neil Gaiman, he created this character.
Oh, really? And he
wrote
stole
this
it?
comic.
I had the Cerebus one. I got that one. The
I
next
got
one.
that. I guess people hate him, the guy who invented Cerebus.
Why is that?
They say he's a misogynist. He got canceled in the 90s.
For what?
He like said women had smaller brains than men or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's true, though.
I don't know exactly. Something like
They
that.
got bigger brain. The reason why they got bigger brains because they have bigger boobs. You can't have both.
His name's Dave Sims.
Could he really get canceled for that, even if he showed that scientists have really done research that women do have smaller brains? Like even if it's legitly documented, but that brain science has nothing to do with intelligence.
I guess Einstein had a small brain.
You know they say people have small brains, right?
Hey, did you hear this?
They got big feet.
Did you hear this story about Einstein?
No.
When he died,
Hey, wait, before you say it, is it anti-Semitic? Because I don't want to hear it if it is.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
When he died, the guy who was doing the autopsy stole his brain.
And just like took it.
Yeah.
And just like what, hid it?
As a collector's item.
Hid it somewhere?
Yeah.
That's tight.
Do you think that would make a good movie?
Dude, I think that'd make a good lie.
And then look at this cover. Why'd he do that?
Yeah, that looks trashy. I hate it. Those
Like he just
those
did like
eyes are,
monsters and monsters, and then he just did a little girl.
those
randomly.
eyes are ridiculous.
Like, why'd he do that cover?
That's how he draws his eyes, kind of like giant. It's like that big eyes.
And then he did the movie, so he did this.
Oh, he put a Spawn movie on the cover?
He put like a photo cover. That's when he started getting bored. He started switching it up.
I mean, you have to admit a lot of the reasons why you buy a comic is because it's badass cover. Let's just be real.
That's what Todd McFarlane knew. See, that's a cool cover.
Like, if you got a badass cover, you know.
I don't even know.
That cover's whack. The guy with the cigar.
Where?
That shit's so stupid.
Oh, yeah.
God, that one's horrible.
He'll just do a dumb cover like that.
God, that's such a dumb cover. It's so bad.
And then this is when he started losing readers now, but the covers start getting really good. Like, that one's good. That one's sort of cool.
Spawn.
That one's cool.
Spawn.
Basically, I just like the covers. I don't know.
What do you think of that fucking name? You think you think he needs to change it? Spawn. Spawn. It's an S with a pawn.
There's a lot of
spawner.
There's a lot of dumb things about Spawn, but the covers are so good that
it's just the shredded cape, dude. Look at all of them. If I were to squint my eyes, I'm like, why do I see shredded cape on everything? Shredded cape.
Because that's what he did. That's the first thing he learned to draw.
You know, the first thing I learned to draw, but I didn't learn it. I just needed to do it. Was I had drawn boobs.
That's your shredded cape.
That's my shredded cape. I didn't even have to learn it, dude. I just had to squint my eyes and think about my pervy thoughts, and boobs would come back.
You're like, oh.
Yeah, big old nipples, boobs. Big old fat nipple boobs. You know, like coming out of coming from the background to the foreground, just protruding in space.
Hey, that's what that's what sells a painting.
Yeah, it does.
This is when the covers got real stupid. I just sold this one for $100. 165. And then I saw someone sold it for $125 today. I lost $125. I mean, I lost $25. This one, this one's worth $300. This one.
Yeah, that one's tight.
This one's worth $200.
I like the hat.
Because he did like a gunfighter, like Clint Eastwood Spawn. And I used to have that one.
Hey, are you gonna still do a zine? Are you still gonna work on your zine?
Oh yeah.
Do you want to? How do you think you can get it done? I can print them up, like at least 20 of them.
When?
By Friday.
Yeah, I can
try to sling them at the gallery.
Yeah.
Because we got to start promoting the comic store that opens in September.
Oh yeah. Okay. This is when.
Does anybody question the fact that we went to Seattle? Does anybody question that?
No.
But they know we did, right?
Yeah, because we showed it. So right here, this is when Spawn was at its lowest at 214.
Mm-hmm.
Or he was barely selling 10,000 copies a month.
What year was that? 2012?
Yeah, and then look, this is Spider-Man. These are all based off other comics.
Did he have a revival?
These all sold like 10,000. Yeah. And then he did issue 300 and he went to like 2 million copies. So everyone's trying to get these now. All these are worth over 100 a piece. Like 70 to 100.
That Spawn right there, what, did they try to steal the Watchmen's cover or
Yep.
something?
Or I don't think that for some reason. But I had this one. That one's like worth $120 now.
That must be a tough industry to do the comics, huh? Like everybody's on TikTok. I mean, these guys got to put in so much labor and more technique and talent than these TikTokers, and they're still not even breaking wind.
This is like, I sold this one. This one's worth like $150.
How many of these guys do you think are tattooing people?
None of them. And then they got to this one. They got to. He got to Spawn 300 last year.
Do you want to do a movie review?
Which one?
I don't know. You could put on
Yeah, this is boring.
Man, what was that movie called, dude?
These new covers, these are the ones he's coming up with now.
Yeah.
They look really cool. Like,
These are the 2020s.
these are go up in value a lot. Like this is like a Frank Frazetta. Did you ever see Frank Frazetta?
No.
It's like the Molly Hatchet cover.
Oh, that's tight. So these are the new spawns that they're releasing. How much are these? These are $3 a book.
Yeah, but they're gonna go up real fast. I bet. These are a good investment to get, so just get them right.
These new 2020s.
You can get them now. Yeah.
Where can I get them at? Where's the comics app? Do I order them online?
Yeah, or you go to Samurai Comics.
Yeah, Samurai over there.
Cool.
Yeah, that shit's tight. Samurai will have these new spawns in there. I can just walk in there and they'll have them.
So they got really good starting 309.
Show me the most recent one.
March. It's this one.
Click it.
See, they got.
So they get a different artist doing the covers now.
Yeah. He doesn't do the covers.
I don't really like that cover.
That's like an angel. This is a cool cover.
It seems like the logo for Spawn is not fitting the covers anymore. Like, it doesn't work.
It's like Image Comics from the 90s.
Yeah, that's just tight.
See, that's good. That's gonna go up in value.
Because it has Image on there?
What?
No, but what do you mean? What did they? How did they make it retro?
Because when Image came out in the 90s, it's like a bunch of like. It was like the worst art possible.
Oh yeah.
It was sort of like that. I don't know if it fit it.
Yeah.
It has a certain style to it.
Oh sure, for sure.
But they don't do it like that anymore. Like it's like.
You
more,
remember Image and Dark Horse?
Yeah. That's a cool cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're killing it on the covers. These are some of the best ones.
Yeah, I just think the logo kind of doesn't work with it.
People are just used to it. These are like NFTs.
They're just used to it, huh? They just throw that logo on there, even though it doesn't fit.
It's just branding.
It doesn't fit though at the cover as a piece of art. You know, it's like I'd rather without it saying Spawn. They should say fuck it. Don't put a fucking name on the cover, dude. Put it on the back or something, dude. Who gives a fuck?
Look at this cover. He's like transforming.
Yeah, that's tight. Man, people draw better nowadays, don't they?
I think he does that with the computer though.
Yeah, but yeah, they can refine the lines. I bet they scan them in.
This cover sort of doesn't fit like the other ones.
That's a traditional Punisher cover.
But why did he like do
on a pile of bodies with 2 automatic machine guns?
It's sort of cool, but I like the newer style. I like the computer style. Oh, I think he did this cover though. Anyways. Oh yeah, he did that cover.
I drank all day today, dude. I had mimosas. I had all mimosas all morning at my sister's.
Oh, for family?
And then I had a bunch of bacon. I had a shitload of bacon. I'm just sitting here just like, fuck, dude, what's the meaning of life?
You feel terrible about yourself?
Yeah. I know no one's going to be able to save me. I just know people will forever like somebody else other than me. You know, you come to those terms, you know. You know what I mean, Eli?
Why don't you just work?
That's what I do. I'm working on that one. Robbie's going to interview me later.
Today?
Yeah, I'm going to finish that one probably midweek. And then we're going to have the art show. Probably Robbie's going to, if Robbie ain't working and Zach and them, they'll probably be there and we'll just crew out.
Maybe you chose the wrong job.
I chose. What do you mean? What should I have done?
Something happier?
Something like with something like a billing job. Like I make stuff.
No.
Like sales.
Insurance.
Insurance. I think if I was a promiscuous slut bag, I'd do insurance.
You'd be happier?
Yeah, just as long as I can have like sex with women, I don't find that attractive. But having sex is better than having no sex. You know those type of people. Like I'm so picky that I could never be a freaking slut. But I've known my friends like where I remember when they were like, "Dude, I just got laid." And I was like, "With who?" And they pointed over to that girl. I was like, "I wouldn't touch that thing with a pole." And then they'd be like, "Dude, you must be gay." I was like, "No, I'm not gay. I just don't think she's attractive." Like I need my chicks.
I don't know. I think it's different strokes for different folks.
I need my chicks to look like the girls in the porn movies. You know what I mean? They need to look just completely perfect. Like they need to look like just like in the movies.
Why?
It's just because I've been trained to look at. I've been trained to look at these things like this.
Perfection?
Yep. If I see any type of pimples, I immediately think venereal disease. If there's hair on her legs, I just think she's a sloppy person and has no hygiene. Little yellowing of the teeth, I can't do it. Any type of like a little skin rash, I just think I just malnourished person.
Do you know what you look like? You know what you do?
What?
You're like one of those antique roadshow guys, but
for women.
you just like at a dog show. You're just like,
I know. And then all of a sudden, I go, I finally find someone. I was like, holy shit, this girl right here is perfect. She's so plain. There's nothing wrong with her. It's like she has the most mediocre nose, mediocre eyes. There's nothing excessive about her. She's completely normal. I'm kind of proud of this podcast right now. I don't think I've offended that many people. What do you think? I think I'm pretty good.
I didn't like the Chinese part.
Dude, you know what's so funny? I think that's funny you didn't like it because I was totally giving Chinese people compliments. Which part didn't you like about Jackie Chan? I was trying to tell you that Jackie Chan's underpaid. He's an underpaying person because he's Chinese. Only anti-Semitic people and Semitic people get paid the most in Hollywood. Meaning Mel Gibson and Adam Sandler are the highest paid actors.
Why is that?
Definitely ain't the highest paid. You know, definitely not a Chinese person. Who's the highest paid? Why is Mel Gibson so paid? The Vatican, bro.
He had a lot of hits in the 90s.
I want to apologize for.
You need leverage in Hollywood.
You need to be sexy and powerful.
Not necessarily. You just need to show that you had hits in the past, and then they'll pay you more.
And you can follow up with a second hit.
No. Then you can renegotiate your contract and get more money.
I believe it.
Because if someone's like to you, I'm going to give you a movie, you'll be like, where do I sign? Oh, we can't pay you that much. Okay, I'll do it for free.
Okay.
I want to do the movie.
Yeah.
So look at these guys. They did a bunch of movies, and they had hit after hit. So they could go to the studio, and they could be like, I don't really want to make the movie. Then the studio's like, okay, we'll give you 60% plus if it makes a lot of money, we'll give you more money. Adam Sandler had that, and Mel Gibson. They have a very good track record.
Yeah.
They're very good negotiating.
Yeah, no, they are. They anteed up on their execution. They are talented people.
And they both have production companies.
Maybe one person might hate Jews and be an angry asshole, but they're both equally talented people as human beings.
They don't care really about that. They just care if you can make hits.
Adam Sandler never said mean shit like Mel Gibson ever did. Adam Sandler's like a nice guy.
Some of his moves were sort of racist. Like Rob Schneider was racist in them, and I guess he didn't treat them good.
Oh, serious? They were like Ellen. They were like Ellens on the set.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, he just did stereotypes.
You're right. But that shit's funny, ain't it?
Yeah, but
don't you think Will Ferrell? Don't you think Will Ferrell's really good at that?
What did he do?
He in Anchorman 2, his boss was black, and he's like black. Don't you remember that part? That was so racist.
I'll block that part out.
I forward that part. I get nervous when I hear him talk like that. They made a whole joke the whole movie because his boss was black. They just kept making jokes about it. And then you remember he went to dinner with her family, and he started talking like started talking black.
No.
You remember that scene, dude? It's so classic.
I saw that movie too.
That's a classic scene. You know what movie I saw the other day with my kids was Talladega Nights. You remember that one with the race car?
Yeah, I saw that in the theater.
Did you ever see the race car driving movie, Driven, with Sylvester Stallone?
No.
It's pretty good. You ever seen Gioconda? It's like a gymnast who does kung fu. He's like a white gymnast, but he fights the enemy in gymnastic moves. You never seen that? Have you ever seen Little Showdown Little Tokyo, not China, Little Tokyo? That has Bruce Lee's son and Dolph Lundgren.
No.
You know who Dolph Lundgren is?
Dolph Lundgren?
Dolph Lundgren?
Yeah.
I call him Golf Dundren. Because I can never remember it right. He's in it. He fights a bunch of Japanese dudes. Bruce Lee's son's in it. He fights a bunch of Japanese dudes. It's all in San Francisco. I'm going to watch the rest of that tonight. There's a crap load of nudity in it. It is pretty tight. You remember those movies in the 90s and had tons of nudity in them? Do you remember that? Like back in the day, like to have like boobs show on our movie was like, that was like, the movie was dope. Yeah. Now they don't even care in these movies. They don't even show boobs at all in these movies.
There's more to life
than just boobs. Like milk that comes out of them. That's what the baby said. You should do more jokes around babies. Like, that's what the baby said. Like, make breast jokes, but, like, punch it with, like, that's what the baby said. You get how this joke will work?
I saw a podcast where Alex Jones was hitting on a man.
Yeah, I saw that, too. You watch that whole one?
Yeah.
You watched that one on the Flagrant 2?
You told me about that.
You watched that on Flagrant 2?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
They were, like, making fun of him to his face. They were making him dance.
Yeah, I swear to God, you know what's so funny? I think I'm gonna remember it. I think I'm gonna go to my deathbed remembering the time we were driving from California, and it was dark, and we were listening to Alex Jones the whole way up.
That was the best part of that trip.
And then I picked up my evil friend. I picked up the wild dog. I had this wild dog in my car.
There was so much hope for that trip then, and then it all went downhill.
Well, I mean, I got a couple lined up, dude. We can even go on a trip this week. We could either do, I mean, I got a lot of shit to do, but I mean, we could either go to Bisbee or Jerome and try to film.
It just fell apart so hard last time.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna fall apart again. Everybody I talk to, even though this seems like this podcast will just die in the water, I talk to other people and we're like we're like the beacon for Phoenix. We're like the shining beacon.
If you don't like it.
Tom Cruise told Cameron Diaz in the movie Vanilla Sky that if you can just get one person to believe in you, just one, that's all that matters, right? But then Cameron Diaz said, I swallowed your cum, and then she crashed the car. Do you remember Vanilla Sky? Do you remember the movie?
I don't remember that part.
She's like, I swallowed your cum. And then the crazy woman drove the car off the bridge.
Someone got paid to write that?
Yeah, it could have been me or you writing that line.
How do you remember that?
I remember that because I saw that movie like 100 times.
She actually said that?
Yeah, she got all hysterical woman. See, where Tom Cruise went wrong, he let a woman drive him. You never let a woman drive.
Did she improvise that?
Maybe. She's a pretty crazy woman.
It stopped. Oh.
So I would have to say, in winding up, you want to wind up this podcast?
Yeah.
I just want to say that in winding this thing up, just winding this up, if you think what I said about Carrie Lake was rude, I'm just gonna ask you to read those tweets that I sent her, and you'll find out I'm not rude. I'm being sincere. Also, if you ever get a post, a comment, or a reply from me, and I comment your eyebrows, or I say like your skin's glowing in that photo. Those are compliments of sincerity. I don't want to be a sexist male. I want to be someone who is actually looking beneath the skin, into the heart of who you are. My buddy Eli over here, he's single. So if any of you girls that are trying to get with me, you look over to the side over here and try to get with Eli. Give him a call.
I'm trying to lose weight.
Eli's working hard. I'm just.
If you said you didn't want to be with me because I'm a fat ass, I'm trying to lose weight.
Also, if I offend anybody by saying like it's not okay to have like ugly teeth, I didn't mean it.
Do you know what you do? Do you know what Abe does before he goes with a girl?
Yeah, what I do?
You have a tape measurer, and then you measure her like.
I measure her
portions
breasts. I measure how big her breasts are.
of her breasts, see if they're like. You open her teeth.
Yeah, before I date a girl, I make sure she takes off her breasts. I need to see if her boobs just fall apart.
It's like a Westminster dog show.
I check underneath the fingernails, behind the ears.
And you see if there's dirt behind the ears.
I smell their dookie. Because you can tell a lot by a woman's dookie if she's healthy or not. I pick through her dookie with some chopsticks to see if there's any type of fecal like imperfections in it.
You send it to the lab. And you say, yeah, I'm pretty close to, we can be boyfriend and girlfriend, but I'm just waiting for the lab results and that. Once you get that, we're good to go. I'll take you to Duck and Decanter.
Yeah, seriously, I'm just waiting for the lab results. When I get them shits back, I'll give you a call. She's like, wait, I thought we were gonna eat later. I was like, just believe the science.
And you say, you're good, just don't mess it up. Just wait another day.
That's what I end up finding. I end up finding that they actually can say things out of their mouth, and that ruins everything. Like I like to measure my thing before I can eat everything perfect. But then I find out they can speak and they start talking stuff, spreading rumors. What do you think's the worst thing a woman can say to a man? You got a small dick? Is that the worst thing a woman can do to you, really? Like you're ugly and you have a small dick. What else can she do to a man?
Tell him what to do.
God, that's hitting below the belt right there. You're right. I'd rather her just tell me I'm ugly and have a small dick and tell me what to do. You just stated the truth right there. I didn't even realize that I've been being told what to do my whole life. My mother always tells me what to do.
What do you do then?
She always tells me to like do chores. I wish she would have said you're ugly and you have a small dick. I'd be like, Mom. Mom.
What did your mom tell you what to do?
When did she?
Yeah.
God, I think at age 4 or 5. Today? Yeah, even today she told me can you make your dad some breakfast? Can you get him his breakfast? And so I go, yes, right away. I go get him breakfast.
You made your dad bacon?
Yeah, I threw some bacon eggs on his plate. Bacon, eggs, and it was more of like a quiche. There was a quiche and bacon. This bacon I ate was so good, though. It was butcher cut bacon, thick ass.
Nice of you.
Yeah, I do nice things like that. But I'm thinking, man, we need to find some angles. We need to get some angles. I've been telling people about Marley's Burger. I think it's the best burger in town. Way to go, Marley's. Carrie Lake, we're having lunch on Wednesday afternoon.
We got it
just
going
a reminder.
for a few days, and then it died again.
It always dies.
With Clues Comics, we got it going.
I keep hearing rumors.
People ask me about it wherever I go. I just don't know how to keep that going, like the hype.
Well, I would say keep hunting down some comics. Keep hunting down them good comics, guys. Right? That's all you can do, right? Keep going to the thrift stores. Keep seeking around for lost treasure.
I just think there's a gap in Phoenix that's not being served.
And it's comics?
Comic art. We got all the other arts. Chicano art. Abstract art. Art museum.
Art and crafts.
Art and crafts.
We got also those art parties. You know the art parties? Art and wine. You know art and wine parties?
Indigenous art.
And yeah. We have
indigenous murals that get painted over.
Miniature art. You seen miniature art before? We have miniature art here.
Yeah.
It's not. It's like it's actually done by normal sized people though.
But why is there no comic art?
Like a museum of comic art?
No, just a store or whatever. Not
like I just want to buy comic art here.
It just needs representation.
What would you sell there? Like more posters, less comic books, more posters, like posters and shirts.
I'd start. I'd try to get the artist to make comics, and then I would integrate the local artist comics with and try to. The goal would be to like completely sell the local artist comics. Eventually,
they do. You know who's doing that? You ever gone to Palabra's bookstore? They moved over to by my gallery.
I went there.
Did you see the new spot by the gallery?
Yeah.
They sell zines in there, don't they?
But it's like, I don't want to get as political as they are.
Oh, more like fun.
I think it turns
more
people off when you're trying to.
More like Ziggy Stardust Pizza, but with a comic store.
Yeah. I don't want to push an agenda on people.
Yeah, I don't want people to think because of your skin color you're more privileged than somebody else. I wouldn't support white. I wouldn't support white people. Why would I support any other race?
I feel like when you have an agenda, it just alienates people. But you can tell an entertaining story and have like a point of view, but don't like when someone walks in, you're automatically pushing something onto them or trying to change their mind on something. You should be just wanting to entertain them. If you're like in entertainment, I don't know.
I think when people run out of money, they should turn in their whole body for just like you don't have any money, you should just die. Because you can't buy any comics, you won't be able to buy anything at my comic store.
Well,
I need your money. If you don't have any of it, why are you even around?
I think that's how California feels about people.
Yeah, they're just leaving though.
Because I tried moving there, and that's how I felt that people thought of me.
Just like another body.
They're like, we only care about you if you have money to give us. If you don't have money to give us, get the fuck out.
Yeah, I'm not paying for your lunch.
Oh, you have money for a hotel? We'll be nice to you for a minute while you're paying for the hotel. But now go in your room alone for the rest of the day.
Man, that's mean.
That's how it was when I went there.
I know that's no way to treat somebody.
That's why I didn't like California after that, and now they're moving here.
How much weight do you think you can lose in a month?
50 pounds.
You'll lose. Are you gonna lose that much?
No.
What if I put down some money on there? Do you think that would help you lose weight? When we document it,
How
like
much?
we make a TV show.
How much do I have to lose?
What do you think's feasible?
30 pounds.
30 pounds is from where you're at right now.
Do I look too fat right now?
No, you don't. You actually look skinnier right now. So you lose 30 pounds.
You just want to do a weight loss program?
Well, I want to do a TV show like where people watch, and you have a lot of money. If you don't get it, you lose the money.
Do I have to show myself without a shirt?
I think so. Maybe you can wear a tighter shirt if you want.
I will. I don't care.
And then we'll get these girls from the strip club to hold a check that says $100 on it. Give it to you when you win.
It's gonna be real hot though.
Yeah, do you think you lose weight in the summer either way?
I think I gain weight because I just stay on the bed all day.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, man, it's gonna get fucking crazy this summer. It was pretty much like summer this afternoon, man.
Yeah,
I got burnt up pretty good in the car.
It's over.
My kids had a bunch of chocolate bunnies. And they all got melted. It's so funny. The bunnies were all like regular, and then they were in foil, and the chocolate inside the bunny, like the bunny melted.
Yeah, it sucks now.
Chocolate bunnies.
Chocolate bunny.
Can you still get? I mean, do you think Easter's a religious holiday? Or can any religious person hunt for Easter eggs?
It's very religious.
What about hunting for Easter eggs? Isn't that kind of just some silly activity that anybody can do?
No.
So if you're Muslim, you don't think you should be hunting for Easter eggs?
No.
Can you buy the Easter candy if you like it a lot, even though it's shaped like Easter eggs?
No, because it's tied in with Jesus.
So would you not buy a bunch of Starburst
Only
jelly
those
beans?
hearts.
What about the Starburst jelly beans? They were saying they're bunny eggs.
No.
You would say no way?
Nothing with bunnies.
What about Cadbury eggs?
Maybe if no one was looking, I would eat one.
Would you eat a peep?
No.
If I had a peep right now, would you eat a peep? Would you? You would never eat a peep in your whole life. It's it's religious.
Yes.
Holy shit. I got some peeps, dude. I'm trying to get rid of them. I can't. You know, you buy a peep.
I wouldn't eat a chocolate Santa Claus.
Serious, really?
Yeah, I would eat that.
Have you ever had a peep? A peep. You know what a peep is, right? Those marshmallow covered sugar things.
The peeps who watch the show.
Yeah, the peeps. This one's dedicated to my peeps. This is dedicated to my peeps on the street.
You should do that as a social media post. This is dedicated to my peeps.
Hey, all my peeps. I'm just sitting here telling you about what's going on in the future. You guys need to learn to recycle. But you are aware of peeps.
Yes.
So I had one the other day, and all my kids had one. They took one bite out of it and they threw it in the middle of the table.
Tastes like shit.
It's just marshmallow.
Yeah.
With sugar on the outside. I don't know who gets down with peeps. I would like to know.
They're phoning it in.
How do you feel about candy corn?
Yes, I'll eat that.
How do you feel about butterscotch sucker? Oh,
Yeah, I can eat
butterscotches. What's your favorite old man candy?
Corn.
Corn?
Candy corn.
Candy corn's old man?
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Butterscotch. Caramel scotch.
Another old person candy. I think old people like peanut brittle.
Sears.
What do you think of
Sears?
What do you think of peanut brittle?
I like it.
Is that a Jewish thing? Do Jews like peanut brittle? Is that like a delicacy or no? I'm just trying to think of old world Europe. When I say Jew, I'm almost probably thinking old world Europe, if anything.
They like gefilte fish.
What is that? Filter fish?
Do you want to see what it looks like?
Yeah, dude, pull it up, dude. I want to be educated. I'm here to learn, dude. I'm here to learn. That's why I told Donald Trump when he wanted me to write his speech, I'm like, man, I'm just here to learn, bro. Abe Zuka, the man behind Donald Trump. 60-minute interview. Huh. Looks like Japanese, man. This is Jewish?
Yeah.
What the hell? What is this? Look like doughy scones. What is that about?
That's the most Jewish food you could eat.
What is it, sweet?
Yeah.
They like cookie?
I ate some yesterday.
Jeffalite fish?
Yeah.
The Jeffalite Fish Chronicles? That looks like a good read.
Gefilte fish.
Gefilte fish? Gefilte fish?
It's very endearing.
Have you seen that movie?
No.
That looks like a pretty good, decent movie right
I'll
there.
watch it.
It looks like a bunch of chicks that like food. I'll watch anything with chicks that like food, you know?
What do you think?
What do you think about this, Eli? What do you think about skinny girls that eat like fat girls? Like, do you think that's good entertainment?
No.
Dude, I would totally pay for that. Skinny
they
girls
probably
that
throw up.
I would pay. I also would pay for fat girls that eat like skinny girls. What is this you've been playing right here?
Cool backgrounds.
Oh, that's like a city.
This would look good with techno music to it.
I'll sing it. Ready?
Dun, 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 dun. Do you have the Knight Rider theme?
Knight Rider.
Dun, 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 dun.
This shit reminds me of Tron. Man, did that movie bomb? It must be difficult to be professional. What do you think?
If you have a mortgage, it's easy. Do you see what I'm saying?
I'm gonna go to Texas Grill tomorrow for lunch.
Really?
Oh, man's gonna take me.
Oh, lucky.
You ever eat at Texas Grill?
No.
You heard about it?
What is it? Where is it?
It's right there on 16th Street in Bethany Home.
I think my parents' little guy owns it. They do fundraisers there.
They got good chicken fried steak.
Yeah, I've had that.
All right, everyone. As we zoom out of this podcast into the future, we are now forwarding into downtown Phoenix, #1 gossip podcast. Thank you for visiting us at this time and place. Clue Comics is coming in September of 2021.